In this video, I'm going to give you a complete beginner-friendly tutorial on how to use Dripify to run LinkedIn and cold email campaigns. So you will see how to set up your email and LinkedIn accounts, how to find and import leads, how to launch and manage your first campaign, and how to handle all your replies directly in Dripify. So basically, I will cover everything you need to start sending LinkedIn messages and cold emails to book sales calls with your ideal customers. Let's start. All right, so the first thing we need to do is to create our Dripify account. If you want to create your account for free, you can click the first link in the description. And basically, if you use this link, you can make sure that you get the best available deal if one day you upgrade to a paid plan. So once you've clicked in the first link in the description, you will be on this page. And now all we need to do is to go here on top and click on Start for free. Now on this page, we need to sign up. So we can sign up with Google, or what you can do is to give your first name, last name, email, and password. And then we click on Sign up. Now we need to confirm the email address. I've just received my email from Dripify, and then I just need to click on this link. Now we need to enter our LinkedIn credentials. So LinkedIn email and LinkedIn password. Once it's done, don't forget to check the box, and then you click on sign in to LinkedIn. And here I have to enter the LinkedIn security code that I've just received in my email address. If you haven't received a code, don't forget to check in your spam folder, or you can just click on resend LinkedIn code. So in my case, I have my code. So now all I need to do is to click on submit. All right, so as you can see, we have our Dripify account. And if you want to navigate in Dripify, you just need to click on the feature you want to use on the left part of your screen. So for example, here we are currently in dashboard. And here you can see all your statistics. You have your recent activity. You have your campaigns here. And if you have multiple accounts connected to Dripify, you will get all your accounts here. Now, if you want to create, edit, or manage your campaign, you just need to go here and click on campaigns. And here you will be able to create your campaign. Now, the next useful feature is inbox. And basically with this feature, you will be able to get all your messages from all your LinkedIn accounts and your email accounts in just one place. So basically, you don't need to waste your time to check on each LinkedIn account or email account if you have a reply from a lead, because with Dripify, you can have all of that in just one place. So you can see all your replies and you can directly reply to your leads in Dripify. Then here you have your leads. Then here in team, you will be able to see all your Dripify accounts. And finally here in settings, you can say, for example, the maximum number of actions you want to send per day. For example, connection request, messages, emails, profile views, and much more. And what's very useful here is working hours. So I click on it, and here basically I can select when my message will be sent. So with these settings, you see that I will send messages from Monday to Sunday and from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So I will just remove Saturday and Sunday, and then I click on save. All right, so now that you know how to navigate in Dripify, it's time to start our first campaign. So for that, we go here and we click on campaigns. And here we click on Create Campaign. Now what we need to do is to add some leads for this campaign. So we click on Add Leads. On this pop-up, we will be able to create our list of leads. So how would you like to add leads? So what we want to do is to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find leads. And we will use Give Me Leads to export the leads, clean the data, and at the end, we will get the verified emails of our leads. And then we download the list of leads from Give Me Leads, and then we will upload it in Dripify. So for this tutorial, I will use upload CSV file. And then I click on next. All right, so now what we need to do is to upload our CSV file with all the leads in it, but we don't have this file yet. So now what we need to do is to go on LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find some leads. All right, so we are currently on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. It's basically an access to the LinkedIn database, and here I'm on the lead filters. So on the left part of my screen, I have all the filters I can use to find my leads. And on the right part of the screen, you will see the people who match my filters. I will not make in this video a complete tutorial on how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator because I've already did it. So if you want to see a beginner-friendly tutorial on how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you can click on the top right of your screen. Now for this tutorial, the first filter I want to use is company headcount. So I click on plus, and now let's say that I want to target companies with a headcount between 200 to 500 people in it. Then the next filter is current job title, and I want to target people who are head of sales, because let's say that I want to promote my SaaS Give Me Leads. So I press enter, and then geography, I want people based in the US. So United States, perfect, and then I click on include. And you can see that with these three filters, I have more than 1K results. I just want to add one very useful filter, and it's change jobs. And why do I select this filter? It's because when people are decision makers, like for example, head of sales, and when these people are new in a job, they want to show they are worth it, they are good at their job. And most of the time during the first few months, they are more eager to try new products or new services. So that's why it's very good to target these people. And you can see that now we have 108 results for this search. Now, let's say that we are happy with this search. Now, what we want to do is to export these leads. And unfortunately, on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you can't do that natively. And that's why you need a tool like Give Me Leads to export the leads, clean the data, give you the verified emails, and at the end, you will get a CSV file that you can directly upload in Dripify. So if you want to easily export your leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator and get the verified emails, you can click the first link in the description, and then you will be on this page. Once you are on this page, you go here on the top right of your screen and you click on Start for free. Then you just need to create your Give Me Leads account, and then you will be on this page. We ask you to connect your LinkedIn account, and for that, you just need to click on this big button, Connect a LinkedIn account. And here you need to enter your credentials, so email, password, and then you click on login. Then if you want to export your leads in just one click from LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you need to install the Chrome extension. So for that, you go here and you click on install extension. Then you click on add to Chrome here. And then you click on add extension. Once you've installed the Chrome extension, you need to reload your page, and then you will see a button like this one, Extract Leads. Once you're ready to export your list of leads, you just need to go here and click on the button Extract Leads, and then you will be redirected to your Give Me Leads account. On this page, you just need to click on Continue, and here, Save and Export. Then here you can give the number of leads you want to export. So let's say 50 for this tutorial, and then you click on Export Leads. And now, as you can see, my export is currently running. I've just renamed my export with the filters I used on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So I target people who are head of sales in a company headcount between 200 to 500 people. These people are based in the US, and they recently changed their jobs. And now I just need to wait a little bit and my export will be done. All right, so after 1 minute, my export is done. And now if I want to see my list of leads, I just need to go here and click on download. And then I click on download CSV. All right, so here is our list of leads. So we have yeah, 50 leads in it, which is perfect. And now you will see that with this file, you have all the information you need to reach out to these people. So you have first name, last name, LinkedIn URL, you have the verified emails of the lead, you have the job title, location, you have some LinkedIn informations like connection degree, is premium or is open. And at the end, you will find some company details like the company name, company website, company location, company industry, and much more. So I'm sure that you will not use all these informations, but at least if you need to personalize your messages, you have all the data you need. What's interesting when you export your leads with Give Me Leads is that first we clean the data. So for example, for the first name, last name, and company name, you don't have any emoji. For example, you don't have a rocket emoji like this at the end of the first name, and you don't have any problems with capital letters. Then the second thing we do is to verify for each lead if they perfectly match all your filters. So here you have a column filters, and basically if the lead perfectly matches all your filters, it's valid. And if you have some problems, you will see invalid. So for example, these leads are invalid because of the company size. And you will see that some of them are invalid because their job title is not good. So let's check, for example, invalid job title, Cameron. And let's check, actually, Cameron is sales manager and not head of sales. So we are not sure with this information if Cameron is a decision maker or not. So with this information here on the left, you don't need to manually check for each lead if they perfectly match all your filters or not, because we tell you if the lead is invalid or not, and then you can decide to keep the lead in your list of leads or just basically remove it because it's not a decision maker, for example. Now that we have our list of leads, the next step is to upload it into Dripify. And so for that, we need to go back on Dripify. So I was on this page, and now all I need to do is to click here and find the list of leads in my computer. So I've just uploaded my list of leads into Dripify. You see here LinkedIn profiles found 50, and now we click on next. Here you can give some filtering rules for this lead list. And for this tutorial, I will keep it like that. And then I click on next. And now I need to give a name for my list. And I want to type the filters I use on a LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And then I click on create a list. As you can see here, I have my list of leads. If you want to add a new list, you just need to go here on top and click on add a new list. But for this tutorial, this list is enough. So now what I need to do is to go here and click on next. Now we need to create a sequence. And so for that, you have two choices. You can use the pre-built templates. So for example, you have this one for lead generation. So if you click on preview, you see this template. But for this tutorial, I want to create a custom campaign. So I go here and I click on custom campaign. And now on the screen, I have my campaign builder. So the first step is to click on add. And the first thing I want to do is to send an email. So if we have the email address of the lead, we will send an email. But if we don't have the email address, we will send a LinkedIn invitation. So send an invite. Once our LinkedIn invitation is accepted, we want to send a LinkedIn message. So for that, I click on add, and then I click on message. Here on this pop-up, I can write my LinkedIn message. So I will say, hi, first name. So if I want to use the variable, I just need to go here and click on first name. And then I want to ask a very simple question. So not only simple to understand, but to reply with just a yes or a no. So I want to ask, do you use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to export leads? With this message, I just open the discussion. If you want to see a preview of your message, you just need to click here. And you see that we have a quick preview. If you want to send a file to your lead, you just need to go here and select the file on your computer. And before we click on save, I just need to copy that. Then we go on alternative message. Then we paste and we remove first name. So basically in alternative message, you don't want to have any variable in your message because this alternative message will be used when you have a problem with your variable. So for example, when you don't have the first name variable, Dripify will send this message. So in this case, we don't say hi first name because we don't have first name. We just say hi, do you use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to export leads? And then we click on save. So once we've sent our first message, we want to wait 3 days. And you can select hours if you want, but in my case, it's days. Then we click on apply. And now we want to send our first follow-up. So I click on add, and then I click on message. And here I want to write a follow-up. And you will see that it will be very easy. So what I like to say is quick follow-up. Very simple. It works, and I know that on LinkedIn, lots of people say it doesn't work and so on, but in my case, and I have some friends who are doing it, it works. Sometimes people just need a follow-up, and this one is very good. You will get replies with this kind of follow-up. Now, because I don't have any variable in my message, I don't need to write an alternative message, and then I click on save. After my first follow-up, I will wait 1 week, and then I consider that it's the end of the campaign. So I click on end. Same here when I send a connection request and the connection request is not accepted. I want to wait 21 days, so 3 weeks. So I click on apply, and then here I don't recommend you to wait until an invite is accepted, and instead I recommend you to withdraw the connection request. And why I recommend you to use this option, it's because LinkedIn doesn't like when you have a lot of pending connection requests. So that's why it's always a good practice to withdraw your pending connection request. So now we click on apply. And now we have to manage the case when we have the email of the lead. So when we have the email of the lead, we want to send an email. And now the first thing I need to do is to connect an email account. So for that, I click on connect email. Here you can choose the email provider for your Dripify account. So you have Gmail or Microsoft. In my case, it's Gmail, so I click on Gmail. You write your email account and then you click on next. You enter your password, then next, and then you click on continue. And now you see in account settings on the bottom right of my screen, email account, and we have our new email account. So let's go back to our campaign. So now we have our email account connected, which is perfect. And now the first thing we need to write is the subject. And in my case, I like to write export leads. And now here we have to write the message. So I will use hi first name. So same here, I use the variable first name. And then here you can write your cold email. So for this tutorial, I will use the same message that I send on LinkedIn. It's not the best message when you send a cold email, but for this tutorial, it's perfect. If you want to format your text, you can click here. So for example, bold, italic, and you have much more. I don't recommend you to attach a file to your cold email because you will have some deliverability problems. So really don't attach a file, it's very important. Finally, once you are happy with your email, you just need to click on save. Okay, so now we have one email and I want one follow-up. So I wait 3 days, apply, I click on add, and now I want to send an email, and this one will be a follow-up. Subject, export leads, and now the message will be very simple, quick follow-up. And then we click on save. Then we wait 1 week, so 7 days, and then we click on end. Here on the right, what you can do is to add some LinkedIn messages after the emails, but for this tutorial, it's enough. And once you are ready with your campaign, you need to scroll a little bit and click on next. Here we need to give a name for our campaign. For this tutorial, I want to keep things as simple as possible, so I will not use Webhooks integrations. And then we click on Save and Launch. Now, if we click on campaigns, you see that our campaign is currently running. Now, if you want to edit your campaign, you just need to click on it. And then here you can modify what you want by clicking here on Sequence. And here you can modify something you want. So for example, let's say that you want to change your first LinkedIn message. You just need to click on it. You modify what you want. You click on Save and then Save here on the bottom right of your screen. So here, Save. If you want to add some leads in this campaign, you just need to go here in Audience. And here you click on Add Leads. And then you can decide to upload a new CSV file from GiveMeLeads, for example. And now the next feature I want to show you is Inbox. And basically with this feature, you will be able to see and reply to all your leads in just one place. So when you send some outreach messages from LinkedIn or by emails, you will get replies from all your LinkedIn accounts and all your email accounts. And basically with Dripify, you can see all your replies in just one place. So here on the left, you will see all your replies, and you just need to click on the lead to see your discussion. So for example, here we've sent, "Hi Vincent, do you export leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator?" And here we can see the answer, "Hi Grégoire, yes, I do." And what's interesting with this feature is that you can directly reply in Dripify. So for example, you can say, "Perfect, do you want to see a video demo on GiveMeLeads?" So then what we can do is to click on Send. And now our message is automatically sent on LinkedIn. One thing that I recommend you to do when you manage all your replies is to tag the people who are interesting for you. And for that, you just need to go here and click on Mark as Important. And here you can see that I have a star next to my name. And basically these leads with a star are the most important ones because they are interested about what I do. If you want to see the details of a lead, you have here some information on the right part of your screen. So you will see the company name, position, city, country, and so on. And if you want to check the LinkedIn profile of the lead, you just need to go here on top and click on LinkedIn. It's useful to do that if you want to personalize your replies. So this is the end of this tutorial. If you want to try Dripify for free, you can click the first link in the description. And if you want to export your leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator and get their verified emails, you have a link in the description. And if you want to see a complete tutorial on how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find leads, you can click somewhere on the screen. I wish you a nice day and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.